Welcome, Wargamers, to another Warmachine Batrep. I'm here with
Tom.
Hi, Tom. How are you?
I'm doing really well.
That's fantastic. I am great. I have my beard, and I'm happy. And it's okay. So Cygnar versus Cygnar, a little civil war.
Yep.
Nothing Cygnar is not used to, I guess.
No. Used to any kind of war.
So 50 points. We're gonna play a nice big battle. You got lots of mercs. Yeah. I'm excited. They're all things that I'm interested in.
Good.
So I'm curious to see.
They're gonna get up close and personal.
Yeah, and you want to face Stormwall. I see him in action.
I sure do.
MiniWarGaming, here to play.
We'll take a look at those armies. Wish us luck, and anything you want to say?
No, good luck to me.
Okay.
Leading off 50 points Cygnar, we have Siege with a Journeyman, and we also have a Hunter with Gorman, Iris, the Black 13th, and Defender, and a Centurion. Then we have a unit of Commandos with a Scattergunner, and a full unit of Organ Corps. And so that's 50 points. Now another 50 points to Cygnar. We have Darius with his little half-jack minions, and we have a min unit of Sword Knights, Thunderhead, Stormwall, a Squire, and a Defender. So 3 really big heavy. This is actually a tier list. So we get Arlen, the Journeyman, and another full unit of Sword Knights with the UA. So UA comes free and heavies cost 1 less. Unfortunately, Stormwall's not a heavy. But, so this is our deployment, and we are playing close quarters. And so there's 2 little, the 4-inch radius circles in the middle there. You have to control the one that's further from you, and then your caster has to be within one of them. So just barely touching one of them. So forces lots of engagements. We'll get up close and personal. So turn 1, Dan, the real Cygnar. Let's be honest. Because I've clearly been playing this game way longer than Todd. Tom. Wow. Okay. Half-Jack's running up. Stormwall moving up. And then also the Defender. Basically everyone's just running up this turn. Cygnar taking advantage. We did roll off, and Tom did actually get first turn, but he decided to let me go first because I get, the deployments are 7-inch and 10-inch, but because of my tier list, I get an extra 2-inch deployment. And so I deployed 9 inches and he's deploying 10. Otherwise, he'd be deploying 7 and I'd be deploying 12. And so that would have been actually pretty nasty. But Darius walks up, he puts Fortify on the Thunderhead, and there's already Arcane Shield on the Sword Knights. The Sword Knights are going to run up. They're going to take a lot more damage first. Turn 1 Tom. We got 1 on each of his jacks, and they're just advancing. Defender sees what he can do. Incredible range of the Defender. He's just in range with his first Sword Knight. So he boosts the hit. Able to easily. And he kills the Standard Bearer, but then he picks up. And I did this wrong. I realized the Standard Bearer is supposed to stand where he is. But we figured it out later. We fixed it. And also those cool Cygnar dice. They're awesome, but they are hard to see, I know. So we switched the other dice. Hunter then moves up and takes a pot shot at Stormwall. Manages to hit because who can't hit Stormwall, and boosting damage is a decent damage roll, and takes the first chunk off this monstrosity. Then Arcane Shield gets placed on the Centurion, of course, for an awful 24 armor. So he'll be a tough nut to crack if I have to. And then Iris moving up as well, taking a Phantom Bolt, shooting through and hitting and killing another one of my Sword Knights. And the Organ Corps move up, and, well, they're Organ Assault Corps. When they shoot, they're all at a range. They have range 12, but they have AoE 3s. And so they start, the one scatters right over the Sword Knights, which is quite funny. Next one scatters back a bit. Next one scatters forward 6 inches all the way in, but does hit one Sword Knight, but with them being the base to base with Arcane Shield on, they have 19 armor, and so they are quite hard to kill. And so even with just the not a direct hit, it's still 10 to kill, I do believe, or more. And so nothing happens thus far. But then Black 13th activates, Lynch takes a snipe shot and is able to take out a Sword Knight. Very lucky damage roll there, and Same thing, Watts tries the same thing, was unable to hurt him, and then Mage Storm gets cast where the little knockdown marker is, and scatters backwards, unfortunately. And so it doesn't kill anybody and is not fully in the way. But then Gorman walks up, throws his little cloud, and the Black 13th becomes stealth along with him. Then Siege moves up and costs Foxhole on the Commandos. I'm not sure 100% why. But click on the link for part 2, see what's going on.